Florida State sporting the traditional Sunday golds. And the first pitch from Ross Dunn is skied to right field. That's where Reese Albert is monitoring that location. So one pitch and one out for Ross Dunn.
White on your wristband as you saw the Nike swoosh.
Albert, opposite field, line drive. It's the first base runner of the afternoon for both squads. Reese Albert pumped up right back to his fellow Seminoles in the dugout. Going to a deep one here. This one he gets a hold of, going to center field. DeLauder after it, but he can't get there in time. Albert rounding third, and he will score. And Terrell gets another extra base hit this weekend. Fist pump gets the first Florida State run here on Sunday. 1-0 Seminoles. Just an excellent piece of hitting right there, Chip. Opposite field, center field. We'll take that all day long.
Big key is the senior.
Find those green pockets of space in the outfield. This one, little looper over to third base. Nice glove by Dabney. It is winter, and it is north of Florida. Drop bunt here. Colton Vincent trying to run it down, and this one gets away. Nick Zona beats it out. He will stay at first. It's a little small ball action by the Dukes. 3-2 by Dunn. This one high, and 2 runners on for the Dukes with nobody out here in the third.
And
it's a walk. Bases will be loaded. This one driven into center field. Deep for Logan Lacey to get it. Tag at third. Throw coming in. It will not get there in time. And Nick Zona will make it there. So it is a tie ball game as the Dukes have knotted it up. Mizzou. And he will walk Dunaway. 1-2. Gets Reef Snyder. Mizzou letting some emotion out there. Limits the damage. Song right here for Mr. Reese Albert. Or maybe not. This one driven to deep left center field over the head of DeLauder. Albert goes right to second base off the first pitch he sees. Gives a little shimmy and a dance to boot. And he gets hit. That's not exactly the way he wants to be treated at home, though. But with Dunaway above the second base. But this one is raked over to the left center field wall. Here comes Reese Albert. Logan Lacey's going to round third. He will score. Alex Terrell continues to tally runs batted in. Another extra base hit this opening weekend. Florida State regains the lead 3-1.
the focus to Florida State's coaching staff did not want him to get pull happy, focus middle the other way. He got a ball out over the plate. We mentioned the outfield was deep, but not in that position right there. That ball all the way to the wall on a two-hopper. The experience of Logan Lacey at first base, seen it in front of him, scored easily with nobody out. Two-run double.
102 on the exit speed. Roberts gets a piece of this, a little looper into shallow left center, and it's going to fall. Terrell's going to be held up at third. So Roberts collects a hit. Still nobody out. Florida State has runners on the corners. Tibbs, though, hey, he just jumps on this pitch, and he's going to head that one towards the right foul pole. So it actually turns out, hey, next pitch, no outs here. We get another run across. And Tibbs, similar to Terrell, he has an RBI double.
He's trying to get the RBI that way there. Getting the infield. Ball just got enough and dumped it in right field.
Heat is going to, that's an easy call for Mike Martin Jr. It was just
catching.
This one grounded over to short. Dunaway is there. He will get it over to Novak for the out, but Vincent is able to drive in. Brett Roberts. And the inning will continue. Rank sends this one to the opposite field, left center field, but under it is Carson Bell, and that'll end the inning. Some sort of greatness happening around here. I don't know. Swing and a miss. Mizzou gets out of the jam. DeLauder's struggles continue. Jackson Green down the line. This one snagged, though, by Dabney trying to beat it, but not corralled by Novak. So a nice hard hit grounder by Jackson Green, able to beat the throw out. 6 total on the weekend, make it 7.
Then we go 6 hits in a row for Reese Albert.
And he is absolutely pumped up. Happening over in the outfield. This one is driven deep to right center field. This has a shot and it's gone. Three-run jack for Logan Lacey. The hot bats continue for the Seminoles, up 8-1 after the 3-run bomb by Florida State center fielder Logan Lacey.
Another one of these batters for Florida State. They try to get Logan Lacey to focus middle the other way. That keeps your hands back, and he just gave that ball a big ride to right center field. Deep over the right field screen.
Well, he had a lot of home runs towards the end of last season, Chip. He was really starting to find it for the Seminoles. They were trying to make a postseason run, and yes, 1-2, popped up. Third base side, Roberts is there, and he's got it. Pitch from Kleinfelter, and he gets rung up. So Florida State lets a bases-loaded opportunity squirt by, threaten the Colonial. Here's a drive by Dooley to right field. Perry's at the warning track. He is going to let that one be Logan Lacey's ball, but he can't get it. Rounding third, here comes Dunaway, and he will score. So Logan Lacey could not find that ball in the outfield. The Sun being the biggest enemy right there, and Dooley is able to get the Dukes their second run here in the 7th. That one was sky high there, Chip. Hard to find.
Towering fly ball. When you first thought it was going up, you thought Perry had a chance. I think Lacey overran it. Overran the ball. Again, the Sun's up there and overran it, and it reached back at the last second.
A run.
Fastball in.
2-2. This one popped up on the infield. Mathis is underneath it near the screen, and he's got it. Able to jam Dabney. Or fourth, I should say. Green grounds this one down the third base line. Not going to be thrown out at first. Injuries that Florida State's had in their infield, and he's done a nice job of piece of hitting, and if you see it, you can swing at it. But not that time. So on 4 pitches, Terrell goes to first, and that loads the bases. No one's been able to cash in yet. But now Brett Roberts has. Opposite field, line drive. Green scores. Perry scores. Finally, the ice is broken with bases loaded, and Florida State makes it double digits. Now out to a 10-2 lead, which means chicken for the hometown crowd.
Did not waste much time. Ball out over the plate. Great approach. Snapped it. Base runners doing what they're supposed to do. Terrell showing experience, getting the third base.
There goes Roberts. He's going to try and go for it, but he gets tagged out just like that on the first pitch. And the throwdown by Schiavone. Guy you might be seeing on the MLB level one day, and there's a big rip. So DeLauder finally comes through against a left-hander here this weekend. That's the second hit in a row for him. This one lifted deep to right center field. Trimble, Lacey going back. That one's just off the top of the fence. DeLauder will head to third, and Trimble's on with a stand-up double. So two batters for James Madison here in the 8th. Back home. We're on to the next series. Novak hits one off the mound. Gobbled up over here by Mays White. He will get the out at first, but DeLauder is able to cross the plate. So now makes it a 10-3 ball. Dunaway gets a piece of this. Skied to center field. Lacey's underneath it. He will get it. Tag at third. And home comes Trimble.
That's how quick a team can score.
So, yeah, James Madison manufacturing runs right there. A 1-2. Swing and a miss. Wyatt Crowell finishes it off and completes the sweep for the Seminoles in a 10-4 victory over James Madison.